A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising turn of events, former President Donald Trump has suggested that Ukraine should pursue a peace deal with Russia, emphasizing the need for negotiations to end the ongoing war. Speaking in an interview on Fox News Radio, Trump stated, "If it's a bad meeting, it'll end very quickly. And if it's a good meeting, we're going to end up getting peace in the pretty near future." This statement comes on the heels of a 3-hour summit he hosted with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska, marking the first direct engagement between the two leaders since the onset of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. Trump's comments have sparked a variety of reactions, particularly regarding the implications for Ukraine and its allies. He asserted that it is ultimately up to Putin and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to reach an agreement, suggesting that a direct peace settlement might be more effective than a temporary ceasefire, which he described as often failing to hold. This marks a notable shift from previous U.S. policy, which had largely supported Ukraine's demands for a ceasefire prior to negotiations. The former president's remarks come amidst a backdrop of ongoing violence, with both Russian and Ukrainian forces continuing air attacks and skirmishes along the front lines. In the latest exchange, authorities from both nations reported that they had swapped 84 prisoners of war, highlighting the human cost of the conflict, which has resulted in the deaths or injuries of over 1 million individuals, including thousands of civilians. Trump's advocacy for a peace deal has raised eyebrows, particularly given his past statements, including a controversial moment during a 2018 summit where he sided with Putin over U.S. intelligence agencies regarding Russian interference in the 2016 election. However, Trump is now positioning himself as a potential peacemaker, stating, "I think he's going to make a deal, and we're going to find out." Zelensky is set to visit Washington on Monday, and while he has welcomed Trump's efforts, he remains cautious. His administration has expressed the need for security guarantees that would prevent future Russian aggression. In a conversation with Trump, Zelensky indicated support for a 3-way meeting involving the U.S. and Russia, but he is also aware of the complexities involved, particularly with Putin's historical resistance to foreign involvement in peacekeeping. The summit's outcome has been met with mixed reactions from European leaders. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni noted that discussions around security guarantees, inspired by NATO's Article 5, were particularly noteworthy. She emphasized the importance of a collective security clause that would ensure Ukraine's allies, including the U.S., would respond in the event of future attacks. Despite the optimism expressed by some, others have voiced skepticism regarding the potential for a genuine peace agreement. Critics argue that Putin's willingness to engage in talks does not equate to a genuine desire for peace, especially given his long-standing objectives in the region. Former German Ambassador Wolfgang Ischinger described the summit as a missed opportunity for Ukraine, stating, "Putin got his red carpet treatment with Trump, while Trump got nothing. No real progress. A clear 1-0 for Putin, no new sanctions." As the situation continues to evolve, the international community remains watchful. Trump has indicated that he may hold off on imposing tariffs on China for purchasing Russian oil, but he also hinted that he might reconsider this decision in the coming weeks. The former president concluded his remarks by suggesting that further discussions with Putin are on the horizon, stating, "We'll speak to you very soon and probably see you again very soon." In the face of ongoing conflict and uncertainty, the prospect of a peace agreement remains a complex and contentious issue. As Trump pushes for negotiations, the stakes for Ukraine, Russia, and the broader international community could not be higher. The next steps taken by both leaders will be crucial in determining the future of the region and the possibility of lasting peace. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.